Hi, how are you today? I hope you're having a great day. Okay, so I am here to talk to you about kids. Do you have kids in your house? You might have them a lot more now with all of this crap that's been going on and homeschooling and all this extra stuff maybe you didn't plan on. But anyways, I bet you're discovering the powerful ways that essential oils can support a healthy lifestyle, right? So maybe you're a little nervous about using oils on your kids because you're not sure if they're going to be entirely safe. Well, as scientists that study the essential oils, they have done enough research over the years that we do know that essential oils are safe for your kids. Now, there are some safety precautions and stuff like that. So if you're nervous about using them on the younger set, here's some things to keep in mind. Essential oils are not new, right? Hi, Lisa. They have been around for millennia. They contain constituents that are recognized by our body, so our body knows what to do with them, right? And so you can rest assured that if you're using these on your children, you're not reinventing the wheel here. People have used them on their children before safely. Secondly, kids are not tiny adults. So remember, oils are potent. Our oils are most trusted and most tested, very highly potent, used in over 200 hospitals. So they are a medicinal grade, and they do great things for you. But we need to remember that these little tiny bodies, when we're using them on our kids, that they might have sensitive skin, and of course their body mass and their height and weight and all of that is going to be a lot littler than ours. So remember that a little bit of the oil goes a long way, so we're going to adjust accordingly to their little bodies, right? So we're going to dilute. So kids' skin is thinner and generally more sensitive. So even though our oils are mostly non-irritating, right? If you have skin sensitivity, you want to make sure to dilute those. So we like to dilute them with some kind of a carrier oil. Fractionated coconut oil I use the most. And you can put the oils on the bottom of the feet, because that is the thickest part of the skin. So you're probably going to have less sensitivity there, right? So that is a good way to use those. You can also diffuse the oils. So let's see, behind me is a diffuser. Let me grab that. So this is just one of my diffusers. I have one in this room and one in my bedroom and one in my living room / kitchen. It's kind of an open area, so I have a bigger one there. So I kind of have them everywhere in my house. Maybe I'm missing the bathroom, right? That's what I'm missing. When my kids are here in the summer, I put them downstairs for them also, because that's where they stay in the summer. So a good way to use your oils for yourself and your children is to diffuse them. So there are a number of ways of diffusing. We've got the diffuser. You can do an electric diffuser that plugs in. There are passive diffusers that don't plug in. They don't disperse the oils into the air so much. So you're gonna not probably get as much benefits out of those because they aren't, you're not inhaling them quite as much. They're more contained to a smaller area, right? But that might be good for my bathroom on the back of the toilet. Good idea. Okay, so anyways, you can also just open a bottle and smell. That's a good way to use them aromatically. This one is wild orange, which I love. It's very uplifting. I think your kids would love that. This can be used neat, which means straight with no carrier. Though to make it go further, you're going to want to put it in carrier oil. So I'm just going to drop in my hand here. I'm going to rub my hands together and inhale, and that's like a bottle of sunshine. Who could not like orange, right? Very uplifting and very cheery. All right, so those are some ways to use them aromatically, is to diffuse them. You can put them on. I have some diffuser necklaces. There are diffuser bracelets. You can put some drops on, like lava beads, anything that is going to absorb those oils into there for a while. I have a couple of like little clay pot things hanging on a string that I put in my car for little car diffusers, so those are great. I would put the uplifting, keep you awake oils if you're putting them in your car. Or great for trips with the kids, since we're talking about kids here, is to take your lavender. Your lavender oil is very calming. So that is great to keep those kids kind of calmed down on those trips in the car. And maybe to keep mom's nerves from being so frazzled too. I remember days like, all right, everybody be quiet. I didn't even put my radio on for a number of years because I just needed peace after toting kids around in the car for years. I also did home daycare for a while too. So, and then you get all the sports trips and all of that. All right, so oils are for kids, but not by kids. So that means the labels on our doTERRA bottles remind us to keep them out of the reach of children. Under 3, especially, because we know that they tend to put everything where they shouldn't. So some places we shouldn't put our oils are in our eyes, up our nose, in our ear canal. Okay, so we can do a lot of the oils internally, so you can put a lot of those in your mouth, actually. But I have had grandchildren that have put little beads up their nose or in their ears or whatever, and, you know, they have to go to the hospital and find a way to get them out of there. So those are no-no spots. And, of course, any of your sensitive personal areas, you don't want to be putting on the kids here. So actually, you can use them for the adults. And tune in for another class about that. But today we're talking about kids. So anyways, the oils smell just absolutely lovely, and the kids are going to like those. So you don't want them to just go overboard using up all your oils there, right? So adults, not the children, should be doing oil applications for these little ones. We actually have a line called the Kids Collection, which is great for children. I would recommend, you know, that's better for 3 and on up. It's in little, I didn't grab them in here to show you, but they're in pre-diluted roller bottles, and they are diluted for the younger ones there. So you don't have to worry about those being safe for them. And then next we want to be informed. So doTERRA has mountains of information on safe usage of essential oils. We've also got an entire support team, staff who's able to answer questions about the oils. So we have a chat on our site if you cannot find the answers on doTERRA.com, or ask a wellness advocate like me or somebody else out here. Then you can always, like I said, jump on the site or go in the chat and go right on there and ask your questions, because it is good to know the answers to these questions. And then don't be afraid to, you know, talk to your pediatrician or your family doctor. Medical professionals are, you know, getting more on the bandwagon here for holistic practices. And, you know, they want you to do, you know, what's best for your health. So, you know, some of them may not be as open, but I'm finding that as time has gone on, more of them are more open to that too. And they're able to tell you if you have a specific ailment or issue, you know, if this is going to give you any problems, or maybe they want you to hold off or just avoid certain ones. And some of them, doctors, pediatricians and whatever, and may not have a lot of background training in that, so it doesn't hurt for you to share what you know with them too. We have some great pamphlets that I've actually brought to the dentist and the doctors and stuff. So not sure where to start with some of these favorite things for your little ones here. We have a whole line Like I said, our kids collection, which I didn't bring in this room, darn. But another one is our touch collection. And these are diluted. These are not pre-diluted for the children though. So you could take these and you could dilute them down more if you'd like to, which I think is originally what we were doing before the kids collection came out. So in these, like I said, they're they are diluted, which is nice, but not as much as the kids collection. And actually you can use these, like I said, on the kids or for yourself, and the ones in the kids collection are great for us too. All right, and then we have some wonderful products which the kids can use. They're called our On Guard products, and I grabbed two of my favorites here because there are a whole lot of things in the line. But I have the doTERRA straight essential oil, which you can, I like to diffuse it. I have this little roller here. It also comes in a touch roller. So this is pre-diluted, and I like to roll this on the bottom of my feet in the morning and in the evening. That is great immune booster, immune protecting blend. And it does come in a nice hand wash, little foaming palm. So that is great. The kids love that. It's so much fun when it foams out. And we squirted it, and it went across the room. It went a little too far when my granddaughter was here the other day. So we have fun trying to judge how far it's going to squirt out of there. And it has such a great, let's see, what would you call it? It's got clove and cinnamon, so it's got your spices. That's the word I'm looking for. It's got a nice spicy smell, like holidays, you know. All right, so another one that's great for your kids is going to be Balance and Serenity. Balance is one of my favorite go-to stress oils. It is very calming. And then our Serenity is a very calming oil also. So these are both great to put in the diffuser before bed. Start it maybe about a half an hour before you're ready to go to bed to get it going in the air there. It is very calming, like I said, great for helping you to get to sleep. Another way is to, you know, put a drop in the kids' bath before they go to bed maybe. Or take this and do, for the little ones, depending on their age, you can only do a couple of drops or maybe a drop if they're really little. I'm going to grab a roller bottle. So I like to take these and recycle them, or you can buy empty roller bottles. You're only going to put, for your little ones, maybe 1 to 3 drops, depending on their, you know, how big they are. And then fill the rest with a carrier oil. I like the fractionated coconut oil. And that makes a wonderful way to be able to take these nighttime oils also, rub them on the bottom of their feet, rub them on the back of their spine, especially the little ones that tend to put everything in their mouth because they can't reach that too much. Some of them can get their toe in their mouth, but usually not the bottom of their foot. So that's good and safe for them. And then citrus oils. These are great for your kids. Like I said, they're very uplifting. Lemon is a favorite. Wild orange, which we had earlier, our sunshine in a bottle. Great way to chase off the blues there. If your kids need a little pick-me-up, or yourself. And grapefruit. I have white grapefruit here, but we have regular, you know, the other grapefruit also. So these are great ones for energizing and uplifting. Great way to roll out of bed and, you know, just have that fresh citrus smell in the air. It's awesome. We can apply it to the palms of our hands. I have a little bit on my hands from just doing that earlier here. So, you know, make that, you know, little tent there and breathe those in there. With your citrus oils, though, our safety precautions for you are to just avoid being out in the sun for the next 12 hours because they are photosensitive. So you are going to tend to burn a lot faster out there. So maybe if you know you want that uplift and you're going outside You can roll them on the bottom of your feet, or maybe somewhere where the sun don't shine there. You know, maybe inside your clothing. Depends on where you are. We have snow right now. I'm not too exposed when I go out, but you may be in Florida or somewhere tropical where you can go out there. So just, you know, keep it so it's not in an area that's going to burn faster. All right, and then the last one I'm going to talk about today, which is awesome for children. I did get this Correct X, and this is kind of like Neosporin. It's kind of an all-purpose, you know, just clean up the germs and the things like that. So this is all natural, very effective, gentle, non-irritating, so it's great for sensitive skin. I have found when I have used this on some spots on myself that looked like they were getting inflamed and red and infected, that they cleared that up so fast. Has some great healing skin oils in here. All right, so yes, in my house we live doTERRA. My children are grown, but my youngest did grow up when I was delving into learning about essential oils, and especially my youngest son, he does use them a lot, and his girlfriend says, but really, do they work? And he says, yeah, why do you think I'm using them? And I keep going to my mom's house to get them. We need to tell him he needs to buy his own. All right, anyways, and the grandkids. Actually, he's the one with the 3-year-old granddaughter that comes and stays with me the last couple of summers. They stay with us here. And it's been a lot of fun because she has grown up learning about oils. She has sat with me through some of my intro to oils classes, and she is the first one to raise her hand and give you answers and ask questions and delve right into, you know, she told me, oh, Grammy, I lost my wake-up oil. I can't find it. I need another one. So I make her the little tiny 2 and 5 milliliter roller bottles personally. She's got one for bed. She's got one for wake-up. And she's got her little owie one for when she gets her bumps and bruises and scrapes, and the bugs love her. They love to eat her up, so we use them for that too. She actually fell down the other day when we were taking our run around the neighborhood here, and you know, a little red on her leg. So we came right home and rolled that owie roller right on there. Hi, Julie. So she does love her rollers. So it's a great one. Can't wait till she can grow up and she can be my helper. I'd love to have her on my vendor events here. All right. So anyways, these little ones are learning to be cognizant with their own health, and they're looking for natural ways to support it also. So they actually love these. They, like us, you know, will kind of be drawn to certain oils. Some of us don't like certain, maybe you don't like the woodsy ones, or you don't like the floral, or, you know, the tree smells. So we all have our own little affinity to what we're drawn to, and so are the children, and so are actually the pets. So the best ones to use, I mean, if you're looking for something for sleep, I might like lavender. If you don't like lavender, I also like cedarwood, if you like the tree ones. So our oils, we have a number of different oils. There's not just one for sleep and one for, you know, calming you down and one for picking you up. There are a number. So try out some of the ones that sound fun. And, you know, if I can help you at all, let me be your wellness advocate. And share with your friends and family. We'd love to help them get started. All right, thanks, gals, for tuning in, and for anyone else that watches this on replay. Hope you're having a great day, and we'll see you again real soon. Bye now.